My family is a bit crazy.
We've got 2 young kids, and in a lot of ways you might never know that our daughter has a heart transplant.
Sean and I got married almost 12 years ago. In 2015, we had our first child, Liam. Life was, going pretty well. Liam was a healthy, happy little baby boy. A little after his first birthday, we found out that we were pregnant again. We were excited, a little bit shooken up because, we were gonna have 2 kids under 2. And then when I was 20 weeks along, we went in for a gender ultrasound. It felt like it was taking an awful long time. I knew something was not right. And ultimately, this doctor pretty quickly said, something's very wrong with your baby's heart.
I don't remember much about that moment, frankly. I think we just went into shock. It was pretty devastating.
Emma was born on November 7th. We were blessed that she came out fairly pink and crying. I was able to hold her for a couple minutes, and then pretty quickly, she was rushed off to the ICU for testing.
Emma Detweiler was born with a very rare but potentially lethal heart defect. The pulmonary artery that brings blue blood to the lungs did not develop. It makes it very difficult for the patient to survive.
A little over 2 days old, her 3rd day of life, she ended up needing surgery. They were closing her up, and she went into cardiac arrest.
Waiting for a heart, she deteriorated and needed to be put on an artificial heart, a left ventricular assist device. This is supposed to be a very temporary device. Emma waited with this device for over 3 months.
It was the longest days of our life. I knew that I could be there, and I knew that in some way she knew that someone was there with her, and that was, the best that we could provide at that time. Really, every day they told us, it's not likely that she's gonna survive. We're not sure that she's gonna survive. We really need a heart now.
We had to kind of rely on hope and prayer and belief that she would receive that heart transplant.
We were gonna fight with all we had, and there was just something in my mom gut that said, she's going to make it through this. The morning of the 12th of February, we had been gifted a shirt, and it was a bird that was delivering a heart. And it was that night, the night of the 12th, that the whole team had showed up in the ICU room and said, Emma's getting her heart has been accepted. She ended up undergoing a 12-hour heart transplant the day before Valentine's Day.
Emma represents a very unique transplant category patients, as in she got transplanted in the first 6 months of her life. I would expect that she would be probably keeping that heart for many, many, many years to come.
Baby Emma.
Did she come home?
Emma is home with us.
When Emma came home for the first time was a celebration.
It was this miracle that we weren't sure would ever happen.
It's amazing to see each milestone that Emma has reached. We were told early on, it's unlikely that she'll be able to walk. It's unlikely that she'll be able to speak. It's unlikely that she'll be able to go to school. And she just continues to beat those expectations every step of the way. And I couldn't be more proud of her.
I call her Extraordinary Emma. She just has this magnetic joy about her.
Emma's absolutely my hero. She's such a brave little girl. Her brother Liam is also my hero. Kara is such an amazing advocate. She's absolutely my hero too.
Over my career, I've seen the advances of science. I am much more hopeful for the future of cardiology and for heart transplant in particular.
associations like the American Heart Association are helping to fund and create these devices that are ultimately saving lives and have saved Emma's life today. Emma is my hero. She has survived through the unsurvivable. For surviving, for staying with us here on Earth, and she makes the world a better place.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I wanted to be a superhero when I grow up, to help everybody.